Hey guys, it's Jolin XO, and I like to make a video on this lighting because I don't know how I will react while I'm telling this story of mine. Okay, so acceptance and being gay. Now, I've had my share of experiences throughout my life, and obviously, any gay person has a different experience. So again, I'm only speaking through my point of view. You know, I'm 24 years old, and I'm openly gay. I mean, this right now, the way I'm talking to you, it's the way I talk to everybody. The way that I'm acting, sure, like you can't see like the mannerisms sometimes, but more likely I'm chill. And if I sound or seem a flamboyant or something, that's because maybe I'm happy or I'm just poking fun at the fact that I could act this way, just put like fun. So okay, so acceptance and like that in my life is sorry. I'm just looking everywhere because I don't know. Um, so the first time this thing called coming out, I'm still not fond of that. I'm not fond of that phrase. I don't know. It's just to me, it's always seems strange. Like I was never closeted in a way. I was never closeted. Like if you don't know what that means that you hide your sexuality or your self expression to people and like you're scared of what they might think of you. Like all my life, I've been acting like myself. Like I don't even know what the norm is. Like how people are act normally, or like the definition of acting normal is just so vague in the society that we live in now. I mean, sometimes people are like, "This is normal," and you just look at it, or you just look at it from afar and just study it, and then you just see that it's just BS. Sometimes it's like, really, like that is counts as normal to you? Like, okay. So back on topic, acceptance. So, uh, when did I come out? Now, I didn't come out of anything. Um, I was just I like the way I acted, behaved. Ever since I was little, I was like behaving like myself. Like I wasn't pressured to hide myself for anything. But I do remember. I don't like saying this phrase, coming out. Like I came out, air quotes, to my mother as bisexual and to my brother bisexual also, even though that's a completely lie. And I have a reason why I said that. Now, the reason I said that was because I would have known it's bisexualism is that is when a person, male or female, is attracted to male and females. Okay, uh, I said that because it was, let's say I was testing the waters. It was half and half. So it's like, well, if she can't accept the fact that I like both men, like same sex, then she could fall into she'd be like, oh, okay, maybe there's hope or something. I know that's really stupid for me to do. Um, sorry. So I did that, and yeah, and so to my friends, I remember high school, they came out as a bisexual also, and then they were like fine with it. I came out actually with this friend of mine who now is, she got married or engaged to a man. So yeah, I guess sometimes people think it's a phase, and well, technically, I wasn't in no phase at all. I was just BSing everybody around me, just so I can get like some sense of acceptance. Even though I find it now looking back, I find it really childish for me to do. Okay, so when I told my mom, I remember we were at a camping trip with my family, my brother, my dad, and her and me. So we were at a camping trip, and I remember she was like cooking something, and then I remember telling my mom, "What if I like men? How would you react to that?" Or "Hey mom, I'm bisexual." Okay, the first thing that happened was she cried, and I remember the thing that she said. I feel like crying. Um, the thing that she said was, "Why?" And then like it's like she pleaded to God, "Why God? Why? Why did you let this happen to me? Why me?" Basically, right? And I was like shocked, right? And I remember crying. Like she was crying because I get sort of the shock. And then I cried because I'm like, really? Like, you're my mother. Like you don't say that to like a child, your child especially. I know I should like collect myself. But that's what she said. And I remember like crying with her. I was so upset at the way that she reacted that I told her like as soon as we get home, I'm packing my bags and I'm leaving. I'm running away. And then she just said, "Don't, no, like no, you're not. You're not running away." And of course, we got home. Like not like that didn't happen. I didn't run away. Um, and that's been stuck like on my mind. Okay. I mean, sure, it's been years that happened. Maybe when I was 17. I'm 24 now. But even though it does happen, like you just remember those moments, and then like you break down. You're like, I know I shouldn't be feeling this way, but you know, like no, you shouldn't be feeling that way. And so when it came to like public, say like coworkers or something, like at my first job, I was like I said that I like a man just for like the fun of it, and then people sort of accepted that. But then like there were some coworkers that weren't fond of that. Like every time they walked past me, they thought that they were gonna catch like a disease or something. Um, like I hated that. Like that was my I guess first experience on people that didn't quite like me being gay. But later it's just like that's just so stupid. I guess the people that I guess it depends, it varies, right? For the people that were like picking on me and calling me names and all sorts of mean stuff, later on they were found they were hitting on me, okay? They were like, trying to get me to sleep with them for some reason. And it's like, no, like what the hell? Like no, I'm sorry. Um okay, and then like I'm cool that the fact that there's people out there that I'm okay with it. I mean, there's good and bad in the world, and to me, homosexuality isn't a disease, isn't something that is contagious. Because if it were contagious, seeing that we live in an Earth where like there's atmosphere, which is basically like incubator for all humans, wouldn't you all be homosexual? I mean, come on, it's just so stupid. So okay, so and then okay, so there was this one time also that I was on this MySpace days. I remember putting that I was gay on my profile, and I think I was writing something, and I was writing about blogs about certain things that were gay related. And like this guy, I wouldn't call him part of my family, but this guy found out about that profile, and this guy was actually somewhat linked to my cousin. Like yeah, so apparently he told this lady he was living with. He was rejected by his father too. He's gay. Okay, he's like wears makeup. He's flamboyant. He's more like gay, and his dad rejected him, and he moved in with I guess I don't know like his family friend or something. So this lady is friends with my mom, and then I remember one time my mom like okay, I'll be like say this right now. I'll say things that, I'm saying it because I've experienced it, but I would never, call out my mom as like I don't know, like I don't want to be rude to her. I mean, she may or may not see this video, but it's like my point of view, okay? Okay, so like then the rumor started. The guy told his like the lady who was staying with, and then the lady just basically put a fire to it, and then let's just say if the whole family doesn't know, now they know. Okay, so then my mom told me one time that if it was true that it was gay, because the lady was saying something about me being in Spanish is mano caída, like if you go like this, like a limpy wrist or something. Like he had a limpy wrist, or like that was some sort of an insult towards me, right? And my mom didn't take it lightly. I didn't take it lightly. And that's the reason I like, when it comes to like family functions where these people are at and stuff like that, I feel very uncomfortable because it's like I was betrayed by people that I grew up with. My parents, the kids, like the woman's children, I used to go to their house and play video games and stuff like that while growing up. And then, she's talking and stuff like this. It's like insane. And there was a time too that a close cousin of mine, I'm not going to mention his name, I don't know if this is true or not, but okay, so I remember going to work and like I don't know how to drive. I'm 24 and I don't know how to drive. I should get on that. I'm just a nervous type of person. And okay, so I remember this was in Reason. This was a long time ago. Like I think I was probably 19 or 20. I do not remember. It was around that age. Okay, so I remember we were going, like, she was dropping me off at work, and we were on our way, and then she asked me out of nowhere, hey, I need to know the truth. I'm about to tell you something, but you have to tell me the truth. And I'm like, okay. I always wear my earphones, so it's like I was just taking my earphones off, and I was like, okay, what is it? Promise you won't get mad, she said. My mom. I was like, okay, what is it? And then she said, well, there's a person saying that they saw you at a grocery store. There's an Albertsons nearby. And they're like, they saw you at the grocery store. And he said that he saw you in full-blown makeup and in women's clothing. I may be gay. I may wear makeup. But I will not. I don't have an appeal for women's clothing. I mean, they're pretty and all, but I wouldn't wear it. I wouldn't go out like as, try to look myself like a woman because I can't. I don't have the features for that. And I looked at her. I was like, "Are you joking? You believe that?" And then she started breaking down. She's like, "Tell me the truth. Don't beat around the bush, right?" I looked at her. I remember being so upset with her. And I thought I would actually cry right now. But as I'm telling you. And I looked at her. I'm like, are you joking? I'm telling you the truth. Honest to God, I swear on everything. Now, that is not me. I didn't do that. And I've always stayed home. Like, I myself don't like going out much unless, I need to buy something, then I'll go buy it. But other than that, I don't go out just to, like, F around, okay? So then, like, she didn't believe me. I mean, how can you not believe your own child? I know there's some people that are liars, too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna, say that everybody who says that is lying or is telling the truth. Because we all know there's liars out there as well. And I told her, I'm like, really? You choose to listen to other people's opinions on me? Based on me? Rumors and all sorts of stuff? You choose to believe that over my honest answer. You have no idea how, like, bad I felt. Ugh, you have no idea how, like, betrayed I felt. I was like, really? And, other people can say stuff, but when it comes to, like, loved ones, especially, like, your mom. It hurts. I mean, she's accepting now. Like, she's just telling me to be careful and, I ask for advice sometimes. But back then, you have no idea. I guess many people would, like, run away or, like, be like, fine, you don't accept me, I'll just go. I mean, she's my mother. She knows me ever since, well, obviously she delivered me here, like, she gave birth to me, right? But it just sucks that, like, sometimes, like, outside, opinions come into play, and then, like, they take over, like, your personal life, or they convince, like, even your mom that you're, like, doing all sorts of stuff, and then you have her screaming at you sometimes, and, you're in a war, like, you can't win. Of course, it was all, like, past emotions, but, people, like, pretend that it doesn't hurt them anymore, but I mean, I don't think about it constantly, but when I talk about it, it's like it just hurts me so much. It's like, I mean, I don't hate her for that either. I mean, she's my mom. So, I don't know. I still don't know if my like dad knows. I remember my dad saying something. He didn't say it straight like to me, but my mom told me that he heard the rumors about me doing sorts of stuff, and then people basically outing me for no reason. It's like, really, you have nothing better to do than talk about me and come up with the stupidest scenarios and have me to deal with. Like, really, like I'm sorry, I'm a curse, but fuck off. It's like, no. So I don't know. My dad does accept me, but I told him. I mean, I heard through my mom. I guess she said that. I know there was a time, of course, like I'm telling you about, where rumors started just flying everywhere. He just said that as long as I'm happy, he's okay with it. I mean, if he doesn't know that I'm gay, like, do I have to tell him? I mean, I do have we have a closet. They usually come in here and then look through stuff, and it's mixed with mine, and then they see like makeup and stuff, girly things. I mean, I'm not like feminine, but it's like I like say cute things. Put it that way, okay? There's still a child in me, and well, like I mean, if that doesn't say something, I don't know what. So I mean, when it comes to acceptance through that, you just have to, I guess, not, well, deal with it. There's no better way to put it, but it does get better. I promise you. It does get better. You will, you'll feel like, 1,000 pounds have been lifted. It's like, just be yourself. Don't, don't let other people, like, rule your life based on their opinions. Just be yourself. And be honest. Above all, honest. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.